Fated love stories, timeless tales of love, fantasy, and destiny.
Rain and gunpowder choked the air. Tiara ran, heart hammering, the tattered wedding dress dragging behind her like a ghost. She could hear them, Blade's men closing in. She had escaped, but for how long? A wrong turn, a dead end. Then steel hands caught her. A man stepped from the shadows, eyes cold, unreadable. Phantom? You picked the wrong devil to run from, sweetheart, he murmured. Tiara shivered. She wasn't sure if she had just escaped, or if she had just been caught. Welcome to Trapped with the Devil, an audiobook production by Temi. Sit back, relax, and let the story unfold. Copyright notice. This audiobook is a work of fiction. Names, characters, businesses, places, events, and incidents are either the products of the author's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. All rights reserved. No part of this audiobook may be reproduced, stored, or shared in any format without written permission from the author. Acknowledgements? A big thank you to my readers and everyone who believed in this story from the start. Your support means a lot. Chapter 1, Runaway in White. The night air was thick with the scent of rain and desperation. The neon lights of Lagos flickered like false promises, masking the sins buried beneath the city's glamorous facade. Tiara Richford wasn't admiring the view. She was running for her life. Her designer wedding gown, once a symbol of wealth and privilege, was now torn and filthy, the hems soaked in gutter water. The lace bodice clung to her skin, damp with sweat and fear. A pair of stiletto heels dangled from her fingers as she sprinted barefoot down the deserted stretch of Isaac Street in Maryland. Her lungs burned, her heart pounded, but she couldn't stop. Not when she could still hear them behind her, the steady, ominous rhythm of pursuit. She shouldn't have seen what she did. One mistake, one wrong turn. And now she was marked for death. Her family thought they owned her, that she was just another pawn in their carefully crafted empire. Marry a powerful man, unite two families, keep quiet, smile for the cameras. But Tiara had never been good at following orders. A sharp turn took her off the main road and into a narrow alley behind a row of closed shops. The faint hum of distant generators and the scent of fried plantain from a nearby restaurant filled the air, grounding her in the present. Pressing herself against the rough concrete wall, she forced her breath to slow. A group of men in dark suits swept past, their voices clipped and urgent.
She couldn't have gone far.
She's barefoot. Check the side streets.
Tiara swallowed hard, sweat trailing down the back of her neck. When their footsteps faded, she exhaled shakily and turned, only to slam straight into something solid. She gasped, stumbling back, but a firm grip caught her wrist.
Going somewhere, Princess. The voice was low, smooth, and far too amused for her liking. She looked up, and her stomach twisted into a knot. He was tall, dangerously handsome, and radiated authority. Dressed in an impeccably tailored black senator, he looked like the kind of man who owned the city. His chiseled jaw was shadowed with stubble, and his dark eyes held a glint of something that sent a shiver down her spine.
Let me go,
she snapped, trying to wrench free. He didn't budge. His gaze flicked to a gash on her shoulder, a bead of blood trailing down her arm.
You're bleeding.
I'm fine.
She bit out.
And I don't need help.
His lips twitched almost like he was amused.
That's unfortunate, because you just ran straight into the only man who can keep you alive.
Her breath hitched.
What?
You think I don't know who you are, Tiara Richford?
Her pulse pounded. Who the hell was this guy? But before she could demand answers, sirens wailed in the distance. His grip tightened, but his gaze flickered past her, scanning the street like a predator calculating his next move. Then, just as suddenly as he had appeared, he released her. "Run," he murmured, stepping back. "Before they find you." Tiara hesitated, her instincts screaming at her to demand more, who he was, why he was helping her, but she didn't have the luxury of time. She turned and bolted, not looking back. Hours later, she sat in the dimly lit lounge of a luxury hotel in Victoria Island, wrapped in a borrowed hoodie, her wedding dress stuffed into a duffel bag at her feet. The front desk hadn't asked questions when she paid in cash, and she was grateful for the anonymity, but she could feel it, a presence watching her. Somewhere, hidden in the labyrinth of security cameras, he was watching. What happens next? Stay tuned for Chapter 2, A Phantom in the Shadows. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the next episode.